Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of RPR for our LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean 100% playthrough. We're one away. We're starting on the beach because if you're like me, you guys are missing this specific character, and the only way to get this character to be able to purchase him is that when you first see the hungry cannibal, you have to beat him up. That will then trigger more characters to show up on the beach, which will bring you your final character, which is right here, just Angry Cannibal. And that is going to give you the trophy / achievement that we saw that we were going to get, Parley. Parley! Parley! Curse the individual. No, curse the man that thought of Parley. But we're also getting all 10 Minikits and quotation 8 compass items because majority of them were gotten in the story play. So if you're looking for any specific trophy / achievement, go ahead and check our timestamps below, as well as any Minikits and compass items. We are doing a Spanish Legacy free play. This one is a little bit on the shorter side, and we have one more playthrough coming up after this, but actually two. So we broke it down into 2 videos because, spoiler alert, there is a special level to complete. So once you're over here, go ahead and blow up this floor, and you're gonna come down here for your first mini kit. The trick right here is if you fall a lot, go ahead and walk basically the first plank. Your CPU is gonna go to the next aisle. Go ahead and switch to him and rinse and repeat. It is a lot easier than falling, trust me. And your first mini kit is right back here. That is mini kit number 1, and do what you did to get here. So go ahead and go back nice and easy. Now, though you got some compass items that you had to, I'm still going to timestamp most of them down below. So the very next one I timestamp is going to be compass item, the barrel that you had to get to trigger the next item. So here you're just kind of doing story mode to get through it. It's basically just like you saw the sword, drop that box, move it down, take this box, zigzag, move it down, and we're moving on. By the way, it's your boy AJ. I apologize for the rude start, but we just got our feet on the ground and we just ran with it. You know, that's how some of these stages are, unfortunately. So once you're up here, you can go ahead and use your compass item for Jack. Also, while we have a little bit of downtime when it comes to getting the compass items that are necessary, one being necessary to get the next mini kit, so you have to get the barrel, as well as break that floor down, build it up. But as I was saying, the next, or I should say, one of the trophy / achievements, as you saw in the beginning, remember, toggle throughout your entire character wheel. Now, bad news about that trophy / achievement. We totally forgot that once you put the red brick on for the extra toggle, that is needed for this trophy / achievement. So you're basically gonna have to go back and do all the levels that you missed the first time around. Anyway, push this piano, hit the action button. That is gonna give you mini kit number 2. And if I miss anything, don't worry. Again, timestamps, timestamps, timestamps. Once you're done with that, go ahead and head to the skeleton, relaxing and maxing on the bed. Break him down. Easiest way is to continue to throw stuff at him, or if you get in the right angle, you'll be able to chop him down, and that will give you mini kit number 3. And if you try to jump on the bed and like hit him, you're just gonna keep bouncing on the bed, so you gotta hit him from the side. Once you're there, go ahead and build up the harp, which is also your next compass item. But basically, you don't have to build it to get it. As long as you find the gold dust that you make it into, that will trigger the compass item. So once you're there, go ahead and build up that wall, or build up that floor. They should fall from the ceiling when you climb it. Push the harp down, and it's going to trigger your next action sequence, which is just basically popping open that chest and placing it on the green felt, as I used to call it, or the turf, as I always called it in the previous games, or previous levels, I should say. Now what you got to do is just follow along this gentleman. Again, remember, don't try to go ahead, because if you do, he'll stop. I believe there are times where he just hops off the horse if you go too far ahead. So just follow the man as much as it might annoy you or how tedious it is, we have to follow it here. Once you get in here, you're going to go ahead and get a compass item we didn't get the first time, which is the circle of moss, I guess. And as soon as you go through, it's going to give you the next mini kit immediately. It's just there waiting for you. So moss it up, and the mini kit is yours. And go ahead and moss it back. Don't do what I do. Moss it immediately. Come right back. So to your far right, there is a double jump for a female. Go ahead and trigger that. Pull that down. Walk across. Climb up. And follow the path. It will lead you to the Fountain of Youth. No, it's going to take you to your next mini kit. So if you do that, if you make sure you moss the guy back, you'll need him. So it'll make it a lot easier. Here we moss it back and we try to go across and meet them. It fails tremendously. So just bring him back when you have the chance. And right here, you do not need to do that. You kind of just had to jump across and play Frogger a little bit. The best bet is to just have them both do this part right here where you had that 5th mini kit. It's going to take you where you need to. You don't need to do anything to trigger it. Here you kind of do some story mode, right? So we wait for our character to come back and notice he's not coming back on his own. And we think, we're just going to do everything by ourselves. So go ahead and switch to Blackbeard. Got a Blackbeard wall back here. And that's going to have mini kit number 6. And we think to ourselves, we could just continue the story. So you're going to get a compass item right here, which is this little crate back here, which was with the dishes. Or that is actually what it is. It's the dishes, I should say. Then the next one is going to be the turkey. You're going to go ahead and put that turkey on, cook it. If you go too far, apparently it'll burn it and then it'll make you do it all over again. So don't do that. Do it till it's golden brown. Place it on the green platter or green plate. Luckily, I think our character was going to do it himself, but you need both of them to ring those bells. But you're still too early because you have to break down this wardrobe, and that's going to create wood for chairs for our 3 gentlemen to eat. Go ahead and do that. Once you do that, now you can ring the bells. It's dinner time. Dinner time. That's when you're going to get your 3 guardsmen to come over and eat. And funny enough, that's all they're going to do, because there is a part where there's a part where we come back through this area accidentally, and they're still just eating, ignoring the whole fighting and explosions that are about to happen. But once you're over here, go ahead and pull out a strong character. It doesn't matter who, as long as they're strong. Go ahead and pull that. Walk across, and there are 2 mini kits over here. So first one is actually going to be up this palm tree. Just climb up nice and easy. And the next section is these bed of roses. Go ahead and switch to someone like Marty to make a quick explosion, because if you don't destroy them basically together, they will keep growing back and you won't get the mini kit. So shoot fast, shoot hard, get that mini kit. That's 8, baby. That's 8. And we are heading straight to mini kit number 9 after this. So progress through story. Put the sword in with one character. Use the torch with the other. A lot easier. We kind of mix and match here accidentally. I believe you have to keep the sword in to keep that cannon the right way. Go ahead and huff and puff and blow the door down. But really just shoot the brackets and the middle bar. Middle wood bar, whatever that is. Once you're done, you can ignore these guys, or you can just chop them down because they're annoying. I chop them down. But the funny part is that our other CPU is dressed just like them, so I thought to myself, hey, I'm one of you, don't attack. Don't attack, I'm one of you. And it kind of looks like they're not attacking me. They're looking to just attack the other guy, which is pretty funny. Now, once you're over here, we're going to get mini kit number 9. It's just to the right. And I would use Jacoby, Jacoby, because if you use Marty, you might fall. That's why. Watch. Check this out. We're like, yeah, Marty, and then he falls in, and eventually we can't switch back because once you're in this, the alligator or something is going to come to eat you, so you have to just wait it out and then go ahead and finish the rest. So use Jacoby or anyone that throws bombs instead. Once you're over here, just follow the path. It's going to take you straight to the Minikit. And there's no other Minikit or compass item in this area, so don't jump over that. Go right back to where you came from. And this is where I tell you we do the zip line, and these guys are still just chowing down. They don't care about nothing but turkey. You would think it was November, but it's not. Go ahead and head back. You're gonna do the next compass items. One being one is the shovel right over here to the left, I believe. But you don't have to worry about doing that because, yeah, you have people who dig for you. So you're gonna use the compass item for the first block of wood, or box of wood, I should say. We're gonna label it as box of wood down in the timestamps. Again, you did do this during the story, so this is something that was mandatory to proceed through the story, so you probably got it. So at this point you should only have one compass item left, which is just on the horizon. I said horizon? Yes, I did. Horizon. After you place the boxes of wood in these 3 turf boxes. Yes, I know they're not really turf. They are the building pads. But I picture them as turf, because why not? Now with this one, I thought you could build anyway. No, you have to do it left to right, unfortunately, like you're reading a book. Rule of 3 as well. Go ahead and cross over, and we are going to immediately get our compass item, which is a Minikit. So once you do that, go ahead and pull out someone with a shovel, dig it up, and you got Minikit number 10. And guess what? You guys are done with a Spanish legacy. Heck yeah. We are that much closer to being done. We have quote unquote 1 level left, but we don't have 1 level left. We actually have 2. And I know what you're thinking. How could we have 2? Well, we have 2. I totally forgot. And the first time I played that secret level, the game just kept glitching. So this time we get through nice and easy. I'll show you, don't worry. And we are going to wrap up our full trophy / achievements in 2 videos. So with that being said, I hope this one was useful. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was easy, quick. That's all I'll say. I'll see you guys later.